Hey everybody, it's VideoGaminAZN, the Asian sensation that is always here in gaming, coming to you guys today with the first series of the channel. Now, if you guys follow me over on Twitter, I know there might be a little bit of confusion about what's going on here. I was pretty adamant about kicking off the channel with a Pokemon Yellow LP. However, due to some recent complications, if you want to call it that, I lost my PC. It got damaged, it was gone. So basically what that meant for me was that I was unable to complete the Yellow LP, therefore not get it out to you guys as the first series to debut on the channel. So instead, I decided to substitute that for the next series I was going to bring to the channel, kind of as my plan B. So that's exactly what I'm doing for you guys today. And just on a side note, the Yellow LP is not canceled, guys. It is still coming. It's coming very soon. Probably not the next video, probably not the video after that, but most likely the fourth video to debut on the channel is going to be the start of the Pokemon Yellow LP. So with that said, just wanted to let you guys know that's kind of the update on the Yellow LP. So, the name of the series, of course, in the title is called Pokemon Showdown Shenanigans. Now, what is this series all about, you might be asking? Well, I'm going to let you guys know. So, the series is not competitive. So, don't expect a lot of competitive plays, teams, sets, any of that stuff. Now, I do have to add something to that. This is its own series. It's not a competitive series, like I just said. So, anything that I do in this series specifically, do not let that affect your outlook on how I play competitive Pokemon. I am very into competitive Pokemon. Although I just got into it a year ago, I'm definitely not even that good. I wouldn't consider myself a novice. I still have a lot to learn. However, I can tell you right now that the stuff that I do in Showdown Shenanigans is not at all related to how I play competitive Pokemon. So, just a quick side note, just to take that to consideration. I don't want any confusion on that end. And pretty much, another thing about this series, guys, is we might not win every battle, and that's the point. It's not about winning all the time. It's not even about winning at all. Believe it or not, there are going to be some cases where we won't be able to win a battle because the rules say we can't. I will get into that later, however. And last but not least, guys, it's all about having fun. This is a series about doing wild, crazy, unusual things in Pokemon. Whether it's bringing sets that are very odd, Pokemon you would not expect to see in a battle, all types of stuff like that. So, sit back, relax, we're going to play some Pokemon in a very weird, dumb, stupid fashion, I suppose, if you want to say that. And we're going to go ahead and move right on into it. So, before we get started, I'm going to let you guys know kind of how this series works. Every episode, we are going to compose a new team. And along with that, I want to let you guys know what you can do to kind of get active with the series. I want to give you guys, the viewers, every chance I can to let you guys get, as active in the series as I am. So, not just this series, but future ones later, definitely expect those types of chances. So, for Showdown Shenanigans, however, if you guys have a certain set suggestion, or even a full team for that matter, that would be great. If you guys have a suggestion you want me to bring to the series, feel free to leave it down in the comment section here on YouTube. If that's not for you, I've got a Facebook page, I've got Twitter, you could tweet it, leave it as a post on the Facebook page. I will be checking those sites and whatnot daily, and if I come across your set, we will be choosing things at random if we get enough suggestions out there. But again, if I come across your set, you may see it featured on the next Showdown Shenanigans episode. So that's pretty much how the team building thing goes. Obviously for today it's the first episode, so I went ahead and took the liberty of composing up the first team. As far as battling goes, it is Pokemon Showdown. It's pretty fast paced. I didn't want things to get repetitive, so we're going to stick to doing just 3 battles. I wanted to do more, but like I said, time and repetitiveness is basically kind of the key factors here. So we got to keep things moving along and such. So 3 battles. As far as forfeiting goes, I realize it's a very common thing to do on Showdown. It happens a lot, more than you would think. So what I've done to kind of prepare for that situation at the best is for each battle we do, I'm going to give ourselves 3 chances. Meaning, if my opponent DCs right as the battle starts, we will look for a battle 2 more times after that. If we don't get one, that we can get headway into and stuff like that, we will have to unfortunately move on for the sake of time. I don't want to encounter that, but it is a chance, and I mean, it's Showdown. We've got to expect that that can happen. So that's pretty much the only thing about this. So we've gone over how the team building works, how the battles go. that's pretty much it. We are going to hop right on into the series finally, guys. Sorry I've talked so much, but going to give you guys the rundown of how this works. So, I'm going to pull up the... Oh, one last thing. Another thing about how the series works is that every 3 episodes, we will be choosing a certain tier to go into with the team that we have chosen. For the first 3 episodes of the series, we are going to go into the Anything Goes tier, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's pretty much game breaking, meaning there are no clauses, there are no rules, essentially. So that is the first tier we are going to be going into with our Showdown Shenanigans. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the team that we have brought today on your screen. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have brought... Hold on one second. We have brought 6 choice-banded self-destruct Snorlax. Snorlaxes? I don't exactly know the correct plural term for that, but English was never my strong suit. Anyway, guys, like I said, we have 6 Snorlaxes up on your screen right now. Each of them are packing pretty much the same thing. The only difference is they're all differently named. We will get into that in just one second. They are packing Self-Destruct as their one and their only move. That is the move of the day, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, Self-Destruct has a base power of 200 and is a normal type move, so it does apply stab. So that is powerful by itself. Of course, we have the Choice Band as the item of the day, if you want to call it that. We are rocking the Thick Bat ability for a little bit of a boost in defense. If we run into any pesky fire or ice type moves, we're only taking half damage, so that's always nice, right? As for an EV spread, I am putting 252 into HP, 252 into attack, and the extra 4 are going into its weakest defense, being its defense stat at base 65. Now, for the nature, we have Adamant, which means we are benefiting that attack stat and maxing it out with full investments into attack. Plus the added Choice Band boost, we are bringing nothing but the finest of power. Now, getting into who our teammates are for the day, we have Wrecking Ball coming at Snorlax number 1. We have Wide Load Snorlax number 2. Not the best nickname I know, but, you know, I'm not very good at nicknaming. You will find that out as the series or any times I have to nickname Pokemon come up. We have Baymax the Snorlax number 3. Now, this one is probably my favorite one. If you don't understand the reference, it's referring to Baymax, that inflatable white robot thing from Big Hero 6. I've yet to see that movie, so if any of you guys out there have seen it, leave down in the comment section. Is it a movie you would recommend me watching? Regardless, I'm going to watch it anyway. But anyway, we're going to move on. Getting too far off topic. Super Bowl XL is Snorlax number 4. Again, the name has probably no relevance whatsoever, but like I said, I was stuck for time and had to move on anyway. So, coming in at number 5, we've got Quarter Ton of Fun. This guy, I like that name. Quarter Ton of Fun, really. You know, you get the reference. He's a big guy. He's fun. Maybe not fun sized, but he's going to be a lot of fun today. So, and our last team player of the day is Heavy Lifting the Snorlax number 6. So with that, we have our team, we have our names, we have all the specs. We're going to go ahead and jump into our first battle of the day. Now, before we go into the battle, guys, I want to list a couple of things that could happen. I have tested out this team before because one night I was feeling a little crazy and decided to go off and make this fantastic team, if you want to call it that. One thing I did run into was that this team packing only Self-Destruct means that it's our only move, and though it's a normal type, you have to remember that ghost types out there will be immune to it. So, and Self-Destruct still connects. So, even though they're immune, we will still faint. And that being said, if an opponent is going to play smart, which they probably will, they will send out their ghost type if they bring one out first. Therefore, the battle is just going to be a dud. Meaning, we're going to be sitting there just watching our 6 Snorlax go, and there's going to be no action whatsoever. So, I'm hoping that doesn't happen. There is chances it will. If it happens up front, like, immediately, I may decide to forfeit the battle and look for another one. We won't do it too much, though, because for the sake of time and everything, but that is pretty much the #1 problem. All as I could say for other issues is obviously it's all about game mechanics. You know, rock types and steel types will resist self-destruct, so at that point, it's all about doing as much damage as we can and seeing how much, you know, a choice band and self-destruct actually does from a max attack Snorlax. Now, the last thing I have to say before we go into the first battle is that self-destruct in official Pokemon Play rules results in you losing the battle. What I mean by that is, if you use any of the following moves according to official Pokemon Play rules, and this applies to Showdown too, Self-Destruct, Explosion, Destiny Bond. If those are the one of those are the moves to finish off a battle, meaning both opponents have no usable Pokemon, the initial user of said move is the loser. Because whether speed has anything to do with it and your Pokemon is the last one to faint anyway, you used one of those moves, therefore you lose the battle. So that being said, we cannot actually technically win any of the battles. The best we can do is trade 6 for 6. By that I mean trade our 6 Snorlaxes for the opponent's 6 Pokemon on their team. If we do that, we win at heart. I'm just going to say that. So that's enough talking. We're going to jump right on into our first battle. Showdown, what do we got? Also, guys, if you notice, my Showdown account name is Pokemon Trainer Waffle. This is not my main account. I have a VideoGaminAZN account, but I'm just using my desktop computer, so that's the account I have on that. Anyway, we have our first battle. It is not a full team of 6, so we actually could win this battle. It is the Weather Trio, if you want to call it that. We're going to go ahead and go right into Wrecking Ball, the Snorlax #1, as you guys were introduced to him. I guess the thing to take away from this is if we can take out these 3 massive legendary primals, I have to say, and a Mega Rayquaza, can we do it? That is question of the day. Can we take out the Weather Trio? We're going to go ahead and see. We're going to hit that detonation button. Self-destruct. Go! Wrecking Ball, you got this? Wrecking Ball, can you do it? I believe in you, buddy. I'm pretty interested to see if this is going to work. Here comes Eruption. That is going to do nothing. We take out the Primal Groudon. Ladies and gentlemen, we have traded Wrecking Ball for the Primal Groudon. So we are going to go off that and go right on into Wide Load. It's either Kyogre or Rayquaza at this point. Excuse me, Primal Kyogre or Mega Rayquaza at this point. We're going to go ahead and see what we have coming up next. Unless, I have to be honest, if my opponent DCs, I can understand. He's not. He's going to be a trooper and take this like a boss. Out comes the Primal Kyogre. I find it really weird how Primal Kyogre is black in response to its shiny form in its original state, which is purple. I find that kind of weird. Although I just noticed that the ends of his fins are purple. So I guess I understand that. We're going to go ahead and self-destruct, though, as we do all day, every day. And I'm not wearing the shirt. I have an all-day, everyday meme shirt. I wish I was wearing that, because that would really help in this instance. However, like I said, we are just going to go ahead and self-destruct. We are going to see if Wide Load has what it takes to take out a Primal Kyogre. There goes the Thunder. That is going to do nothing. We take out the Kyogre as well, guys. So far, we are on a roll. Baymax, you got to pull through, man. If you can do this, we will actually win a battle. Granted, my opponent did not bring a full team of 6. I understand that. So, if you guys want to nag on me all you want about how, well, he didn't technically bring a whole team of 6 and stuff like that, I understand. Not going to take this as, high and mighty and, I won a battle when I wasn't supposed to. But, the thing to take away from this is that Self-Destruct Choice Band Snorlax can take out Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, and we are about to see if Baymax can take out a Mega Rayquaza. Right now my opponent is taking a little bit of time to pick his move, not that he really has much to choose from, so I'm either going to guess that he might at this point DC. If so, though, we made some headway into this battle regardless, so this is going to count as battle #1, guys. I usually don't like to do this because I don't like to rush my opponent. No, here comes Rayquaza, guys. We are going to finish battle #1 with Baymax, the Snorlax, versus, Rayquaza. It's not Mega? It's not Mega? Does it go Mega when it attacks? I feel like it goes Mega when it attacks. Okay, so you guys know what the deal is. We are going to hit that self-destruct button and see what the results are. Baymax, pull through. Baymax, pull through. Can you do it, Baymax? Can you? So, it is not Mega, actually. And we take it out! Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We took out the 3 weather Pokemon, the Weather Trio. We did it. Choice Band, Self-Destruct, Snorlax is a done deal. It is. I just hit my mic. I'm sorry. I guarantee you guys that if you go with Choice Band, Self-Destruct, Snorlax, you cannot lose. Don't take that to heart because you probably will lose. Like I said, if you try to win the battle with just that. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend it. So, anyway, that was a great first battle. It was only, it was 6v3, but judging what my opponent brought, you would think I would have been, in a really bad position, but that wasn't the case. So, we are going to go ahead and go into battle number 2 now. Hopefully a full team of 6. Again, really not hoping for those ghost types because that would just kind of ruin my whole day. And, I'm sure you guys just want things to kind of move along, and you guys want some nice detailed battles, because I want that too. I really want that too. Anyway, we have found our next battle. My hands really hurt. Wow, I guess people are just not bringing out full teams of 6. There is an Aegislash, however, so, we are going to go ahead and... Actually, my opponent forfeited. That's actually probably the best thing, because I was thinking about just kind of finding another battle. I would like to take a shot at a team of 6 Pokemon. So we are going to go ahead and not count that as battle number 2. Like I said, we are giving ourselves 3 chances. So, is this going to be our official battle number 2? Let's see. It looks like it is. This is a very weird team. I'm seeing a couple of little cup Pokemon. I really hate to blow up against, what is it? A Solosis, a Cottony, and a Natu, but this is Pokemon, and we gotta do what we gotta do. And what we gotta do now is send out Wrecking Ball the Snorlax. Numero Snorlax number 1 is up against Skarmory, and it's level 1. Something tells me here that there is a gimmick involved. I don't know what it could be, because I'm not familiar with the Skarmory gimmick, but let's see what my opponent's got up his sleeve. We, of course, are just gonna use Self-Destruct, and, let's see what my opponent has in store for us. That is resisted, brings it down to 9. Okay, so basically what's going on here is it's kind of doing the Magneton, or not Magneton, sorry, the Magnemite set with the whole, I don't know if it's using Recycle or anything like that, but it's very annoying at that. So I don't know how this is going to go. It probably won't go well for me. That's the thing about anything goes, though. You are going to see a lot of this gimmicky type thing. You're going to see a lot of overpowered teams, a lot of duplicate Pokemon and stuff like that. It's anything goes. That's what to expect. But Baymax is going to come out now. Hopefully finish this Skarmory off. If not, I'm calling it a full-on gimmick. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I know what the Skarmory's up to. Actually, being level 1, we obviously outspeed. And that's going to take out the Skarmory. It took 3 Snorlaxes to do that, but again, this is a gimmick Skarmory with, I believe that was Berry Juice it had, and of course it has Sturdy, so there's nothing around that. So we're going to go on out into Super Bowl XL up against a level 1 Cottony. Now, I'm really not sure what my opponent has stored for us. Obviously, all his Pokemon are going to be level 1 or something like that. Again, I don't know what you could do with a Cottony at level 1. I don't know what kind of gimmick goes with that. So this is kind of a new experience for me. Hopefully it is for you guys too, because I'm a little confused. I'm sure you guys are too, being like, yo, VGA, what are you doing? Why are you bringing Self-Destruct Snorlax? What are you doing? Okay, so it's sashed. And why, I guess 10% is 1% on a level 1 Cottony? I don't know. I'm not very good at math either. Fun fact of the day, English and math are not my strong suits. How about we just go ahead and say that school itself is not my strong suit. We are going to go ahead and, as the plan of the day is, we are going to self-destruct and finish off the Cottony. Like I said, I don't know what the point of this team even is. Grass Whistle has put me to sleep, so something tells me that's what my opponent was going for first. So whatever his gimmick with this Cottony is, I'm pretty sure that the Grass Whistle needed to land. And we got first turn Wake Up though, so that's going to finish off the Cottony. So the Leech Seed doesn't even matter, not that I was worried about that anyway. Heavy Lifting is going to end this battle off. Guys, this is going to count as our second battle though. Not too exciting, a lot of confusion going on, but we did make it through a whole, battle, and it was against 6 Pokemon. So this battle, of course, is going to my opponent, who played very crafty. props to my opponent. He has me stumped exactly what he was doing. There goes to protect, another move that kind of just ruins my whole day with this specific team. Obviously, you just saw that self-destruct still connects even with protect, meaning it doesn't damage the opponent, but you still faint and the move still completes. So with that, that is going to end battle number 2. Again, sorry guys that it wasn't exactly that exciting, but we still got one more battle, so hopefully that will prove to be the highlight of today. I'm still, I have to say that the highlight is still finishing off the weather trio. No ghost types to report here, so this looks like it's going to be our 3rd battle, except my opponent just forfeited. I really don't like how people forfeit on Showdown. Like I said, it happens a lot. I understand that, you know, you have the right to do that and stuff like that, but come on, this is anything goes. Just go on with it, you know. This is not really a competitive tier. It's kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like the new ban list, so like, people shouldn't really take it to heart that, you know, they have a possibility of losing. And my opponent would have soon found out that there was no way for him to lose. So, we are going up against our, we have found another opponent, guys. He is only bringing 3 Pokemon, but they are powerful Pokemon. I see a BRELOOM on the screen, so the reason I'm a little hyped about that is because I have a fellow YouTube friend, also a friend in real life. His name is ToxicBreloom. Because I just mentioned him, I will of course leave his channel link down in the description. Go check him out. He's a great guy. And speaking of which, we are going up against BRELOOM right now. Toxic, I am sorry I have to do this, but Wrecking Ball is going to pull through here and take out this BRELOOM. Hopefully, I don't want to Giga Drain. Well, that's going to end BRELOOM. Toxic, I am sorry I had to do that, but BRELOOM is going down. Wide Load is coming out next against either Swampert or Metagross. Now, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. I have not said that saying in a long time. Oh my god. That Metagross might cause a problem. It might take us 2 or 3 Snorlaxes to take out that Metagross, but we are up against Swampert right now, who could be a little bulky. However, I don't think... Oh, and there goes a... I thought it was a forfeit. Apparently, it was not a forfeit. Swampert is going to go down, of course, and we won the battle because I guess the forfeit only activated after the turn happened. That was pretty quick, guys, so you know what I'm going to do? We've been running pretty smoothly right now. I think we're okay on time. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find one more battle. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get one more battle up. So, right now, we have the guy that we were originally going to go up against for battle number 3. Let's see if he's changed his mind. Is he ready to take on the army? He is not. So, real quick, let's see if we can find a battle. Can we get a battle? Can we get a battle? Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Here we go, guys. Here is a team that we have not faced before. No ghost types to report here, so we are going to go ahead and get on into this. Wrecking Ball, you are up first. Let's see what you got. My opponent is packing my opponent's like, obviously he's very confused. So I'm hoping he will stick with the battle. This looks like it could be pretty interesting. Like I said, there's no ghost types to report here, so we should be all good. Out comes Gallade. Now, if it's Mega Gallade, I fear for the worst that we might just get swept here, because defense is our weakest stat, and because of that, a close combat will pretty much just end our life. So we're going to go ahead and do what we do best, which is use self-destruct. See if we can take out Gallade. It is Mega Gallade. Bulk up. Can we do it? Wrecking Ball? Wrecking Ball? We did it. No need to worry here, folks. Gallade is out of the picture. So we're going to go ahead and right into Wide Load and see what we've got coming up next. My mouth is so dry. The only thing I've had today is orange juice and a large coffee. So, not exactly very good to keep your mouth moist and stuff like that. Anyway, we've got a Blastoise up on my opponent's side of the field, up against Wide Load. Same thing we do every day, right? We are going to use self-destruct and see if we can take out this Blastoise. By the way, guys, I hope this isn't that repetitive. I know it's all about just using self-destruct and stuff like that, but if there's anything you need to take away from this, it's just about seeing what we can do damage-wise. Can we trade 6 for 6? I mean, that's the goal, and so far we traded 1 for 1, so let's see if we could go 2 for 2. We did get faked out by the Blastoise. Nothing we could do there. Hydro Pump is, of course, going to do nothing. We take out the Blastoise in return. So far, we are on a roll. I kind of stuttered there for a minute. We are doing pretty good right now. We are so far 2 for 2. I have to say that the only problem I see right now is that Dragonite, because the multi-scale will probably save it from being O-code. Braviary is coming out. I don't really think Braviary has much for my Snorlax. I do know they tend to pack these superpowers, so that is probably its best bet. The Steel Wing is coming out. It missed, so the Braviary is going down. Braviary is pretty frail. Wide Load, thank you so much. We've traded 3 for 3, guys. We are going for a 4 for 4. My opponent is probably really confused right now, so we're going to go on out into Super Bowl XL. Here comes the Dragonite. Okay, guys. So here is my only worry on my opponent's side field. Basically, Dragonite does get multi-scale, so can a self-destruct, a choice-banded, mind you, self-destruct Snorlax take out a full HP multi-scale Dragonite? Let's wait and see. I feel so bad for my opponent right now. He's probably like, excuse me? Wow, that did a lot. It is not enough to take it out. That is expected. So therefore, we are not going to get a 6 for 6, unfortunately. But we did pretty well, guys. We took out half my opponent's team. And of course, this Dragonite is going to be going down momentarily. Thanks to Quarter Ton of Fun and his wonderful self-destructing self. We are going to take down this Dragonite. And possibly leave my opponent with 1 Pokemon left. So in that case, this is probably, well, definitely the best battle we've had. We got really far, we completed it, and we took out 5 of my opponent's Pokemon. So again, if there's anything to take away from this, it's that self-destruct Snorlax is a monster. Nothing but the finest of power. There goes the Dragonite. I'm clapping so much. I'm sorry, guys, if it's kind of messing with the mic and stuff like that. I don't mean to clap all the time. We are going to end this with heavy lifting, of course. My opponent has either his Manectric or his Arcanine to choose from. Either one is probably going to go down. He goes with Arcanine, who can be bulky. Also, we get that attack drop, so it might live this. It might live this. The Choice Band no longer applies, if you want to think about it that way, because Choice Band technically gives you a 1-up boost. So, Arcanine, though, is still not going to take it very well, and he's going to go down. So, guys, that is going to count as our battle number 3. Sorry it took, a couple tries to get it up there, but we did stick to the rules, and we did find a battle number 3. So, with that, that is going to conclude today's episode. I want to leave off by saying thank you so much, guys, for joining me today for the debut of the channel. If you guys checked out the channel trailer, I thank you guys for doing that, too. But just want to say it one more time. Thank you so much for watching the video today. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the content that you have viewed today, don't be afraid to hit that like button right at the bottom of this video. If you didn't like it, you can be front up and honest with me. Leave a comment. Tell me you didn't like it. Tell me what I could do better to make it more interesting. And remember, there is conveniently a dislike button right next to said like button that you could always hit. But that's up to you guys. I'll leave you with that. With all said and done, I'm VideoGaminAZN. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time.